what's going on, guys? It's Rachel. Welcome back to my channel. If you are returning, welcome. If you're new, I'm a part-time reseller on sites like eBay, Poshmark, and Mercari, and I love sourcing goods and reselling them online for a profit. So if that sounds interesting to you, certainly subscribe to my channel. I do post videos about my reseller life and tips and tricks and what works for me in hopes that it helps you. Drop this video a like at any time if you find this helpful. And today we're talking Kosei Threads. I am doing a 90-day update on my Kosei premium box that I ordered a few months ago. Now, if you have been following my reseller journey, you probably have heard or seen my gripes, my pain points with this company, Kosei Threads. This was the second box I ordered from them, and it was 2 out of 4 were awful. This one was the first one that wasn't all that awful when I unboxed it. And I can post the original unboxing here if you want to watch it. And if you stick around till the end, I will update you on that very last Kosei Threads box that I ordered that was absolute trash, and I had a nightmare customer service experience. I talked about that in my last Kosei Threads video, which I can also post here if you want to see. But if you stick around to the end of this video, I'll give you a recap on that. So this was a premium box from Kosei Threads, and I don't think this exact box is listed anymore, but it was described as new with tag, new without tag, premium designer label items. And this box cost me $375, making my cost of goods about $25 a piece. So I was very, very skeptical with such a high cost of goods for a mystery box. When I unboxed this stuff initially, it was actually not new with tag anything. It was all like Rent the Runway or some rental service. They're like retired items. Now, I had received the Kosei Re-Gen, which is like the damaged rentals, which was my nightmare box. I can post that one here if you want to see it. Although these were like Rent the Runway rental retirees, majority of them, there were 2 that were damaged, technically 3, but majority of them were in like new condition. So the box, in my opinion, was not as described. It was not new with tag. It was not new without tag. I mean, I guess it could have been new without tag. Some of the stuff looked like maybe it was in the rental inventory, but maybe never actually got rented. So I was on the fence about complaining, but I was like, you know what? I think the stuff that they did send me is good enough that I could probably turn a profit, even though it's not really what they said it was going to be. So anyway, I'll show you guys what I listed, what sold. After we go through everything that did sell, I'll show you the things that haven't sold yet. I will give you my final sort of assessment based on my experience with this one box, would I order it again? And then I'll tell you guys the conclusion of my horror story at the very, very end. So starting with the lowest profiting item, and again, my final cost of goods on these was $26.79. I ended up listing 15 of the items out of this box. It was this Hatch maternity shirt, and it was a turtleneck, ribbed. It was very small, but I guess Hatch is a high-end maternity brand that they actually make their clothing based on your trimester. So my guess is this was for somebody in their first trimester that has just a little baby bump, because I can't imagine anyone would have worn this if they were like almost ready to deliver. So this one also had a stain on the front. I was not able to get it out. I did try to wash it, but I listed and disclosed. It sat around for a couple months. I eventually sold it for $35 on Mercari. Not a ton of profit with that $26 cost of goods, but I ended up making my money back on that one, plus about $3. So sometimes with mystery boxes, you guys know, you're not going to make a profit on every single item. Some things are going to be really, really worth it, and some items maybe not so much. That was one of those ones. I wasn't expecting miracles. I was mainly just interested in recapping what I spent on it, so I was okay with that. The next one was this Recreational Habitats cropped sweatshirt. This got a ton of interest and a ton of lowballs. I tried pricing it based on comps, but it wasn't selling based on comps. I ended up selling it after about 8 weeks on Poshmark for $50. I think I originally listed it for $100, hoping I could get more than that. But after a couple months, somebody sent me a $50 offer. I ended up just taking it. So I made $13 back on that one. Then there were these Mishi pants, and these felt really good. They felt really high quality, really nice material. They were like athletic workout pants, but the comps were just not there as far as like what they were actually selling for. So after, these almost came to the 3-month mark. They came to about 2.5 months. They sold on eBay. I got a $40 offer, so I did accept, making my profit about $10 on those as well. Next up were these Remy Brook. They were like velour, and in the original unboxing, like I didn't want to touch them because I don't like the feeling of like velour or like velvet, whatever that was. It was like a crushed velvet. Ugh. But yeah, they did sell actually very quickly for $60 on Poshmark. So I made about $21 on those. I probably will look out for that brand again, just based on how quickly those sold and the amount of interest they had. So no complaints there. Again, the price point wasn't great, but still profiting $20. Okay. Then there were these Rag & Bone Emery pants. And so these were like a vertical ribbed wool straight leg pant. Seeing as how I unboxed this in February, wool pants were kind of on their way out as far as seasonality. But these did sell. One of the 2 pairs sold. The other pair is still listed. But these sold for $60 on Poshmark. Again, I had them listed way higher. And, you know, just based on comps, I was thinking I would get a little bit more. But again, seasonality, these sold in April. So I'm not complaining that I sold a pair of wool pants in April for $60. I still made about $21. It's all good. Otherwise, they would just be sitting here. Then I sold this Theory skirt. So this was like a midi, and it had a zipper down the front. Theory is so wishy-washy. The right Theory piece will sell quickly. The wrong Theory piece will sit and sit and sit. So this skirt actually sold after about a month on Mercari, and I got a $63 offer, so I did go ahead and accept it. I don't think I had it listed that much higher. I think I might have listed it at like 80. So I still made about $27 on that one. I was glad to see it go. I was afraid that was going to be one of the pieces that was still sitting after 90 days, and it was not. Then 2 pieces that sold very, very quickly, and I was actually very surprised. These were the Hatch maternity jumpsuits. So they looked like they had never been worn, and they got way more interest than I expected. Both of them sold quickly, both on Poshmark. The first one sold within 48 hours, and it sold for $92. I think that was an offer I sent. I almost wonder if I priced these a little too low based on how quickly they sold. So I got $92 for the first one, and then the second one sold within 10 days. This one I got $98 for, and I think they were 2 different sizes, so I don't know if that made a difference, but I made about $46, $48 on each one after my cost of goods. So I was really happy with that. I was kind of surprised that those were going to sell so fast. You guys will have to let me know what you think. Did you think those were going to sell so fast? I had no idea. And then the most profitable item out of this box so far was this wool. This is a super heavy wool coat, and I was a little bit disappointed again because of the seasonality, and I knew we were coming into spring. So this got a lot of interest right away, but no buyers. I had listed this pretty high. I think I started this over $200, but just like 2 days ago, right before I was about to make this video, I got a $120 offer on eBay. So I went ahead and took it. Otherwise, I mean, it was a huge, like thick, heavy wool coat. It was sitting here taking up space. So I wouldn't actually have such a good news story on this box if it wasn't for this one sale. So I'm really not complaining. I sold it for $120, making about $80 after the eBay fees on this item. So no complaints there. Okay, couple things that I have still left over that I have not sold yet. Like I mentioned, the Rag & Bone Emery pants, the second pair, those are still here. This like pink dress from the Andamane, which number one, the brand is not listed on Poshmark, so I don't know what this is. And it's a kind of saturated. When I looked up comps for this item, there's a lot of people that have this same dress listed, and I think there's a lot of people that got it from the same source, like from Kosei and from the Rent the Runway premium boxes or whatever. I do know a few people that got more than one of these in their box, kind of like how I got those Rag & Bone pants, more than one pair. So I'm glad I only got one of them, but I mean, it's still sitting. I've lowered the price quite a bit. I've relisted it. I don't have high hopes for that one. The Year of Ours pullover, and this, I should wear this in a video before I sell it because it's super cool looking. I got a few lowball offers on this. In hindsight, I guess I probably should have taken 40 or 50 bucks for it because it's still here. It's really cool looking. I love the unique pattern on it. Hopefully it sells soon. I would take a $40 offer now that I know I'm not going to get more for it. And then the two biggest, I guess, most profiting items in this box that I still have, this Emporio Armani leather coat. It is a size extra small, so but these retailed for like, I think like 900 bucks almost. So I keep playing with the price on it. I'm kind of not mad if it has to sit around until fall. I am confident it'll sell once we get into the cooler months again. And then this other jacket from Veda. I love the puffy blue furry collar that it has. Kind of the same story. This jacket retailed for like 1,200 bucks or something. I mean, it's real genuine leather, and it's still sitting here. It's had some interest, but I feel like this piece, especially because of comps and because of the retail price, I'm not really willing to lower it more than what I have it for right now. I think I still have it listed at over $300. I think I originally listed it upwards of $500. It had the free shipping and the authentication seal on it for Poshmark, so it was definitely $500 or greater. I do think that if I wait till the fall, I can get at least $300 for it. So final verdict on this box. My total cost was $375, and my profit as of right now is $160.51. So, I mean, I haven't doubled my money yet based on my 90-day rule. So was this a good box? Trying to keep my overall opinion of Kosei out of this. Okay, here's my thoughts. Number one, I'm still going to stand behind it wasn't as described. Don't put on your website that it's new with tag, new without tag if you're sending me rental retirees. I don't care if the rental retirees were not worn. I don't know that. Nothing in this box was new with tag. And if it was a rental retiree, I mean, it went through who knows what before it got to me, right? There were two items in this box that flat out were like damaged that belonged in the Re-Gen boxes that at a $26 cost of goods, to me is not acceptable. Quite frankly, $26 cost of goods on this box. Maybe I'll feel differently once those leather jackets sell and I can actually realize a double my money or triple my money situation, which may or may not happen still. I don't know. $26 per item was way too high for this stuff, especially just looking at what has sold. Would I buy this box again? No. Just if you watch that other video, I bought another one. I bought this box again, and it was the worst unboxing experience I've had in the history of unboxings that I've ever done. So no, I'm not buying this box again. I don't care how good other people's are. I don't care how good the reviews are. I don't care how much money I make on those leather jackets once they do sell. I will not risk buying this box again unless it is new with tag. And I know it's new with tag designer items as described on their website, and the cost of goods would have to go down, which I feel like neither is ever going to happen. So no, I'm not buying this box again. Speaking of the last one, an update on that one. So long story short, if you haven't watched the original, which it's linked down below, I've linked it up here. It was another one of these premium boxes. I'm expecting new without tag. I've spent $25 per item and I get a bunch of damaged garbage. Like one of the items like straight up had blood stains on it. Like, I mean, it was bad. It took me over 3 months and multiple attempts to reach out to customer service to get a refund. At the time I posted the original unboxing video, they had allowed me to send the box back. They had sent me a label. So just an update on that. I did send the box back. I waited 3 weeks after it was delivered to them and still had not received my refund. So I did have to reach out to them again to tell them like, hey, I see the box was delivered back to you. Where's my refund? And once I made that additional ticket, which I shouldn't have had to make, how do you like not keep track of stuff coming in? But whatever. They did refund my account entirely for the cost of that box. So that saga is over. Thank goodness. I don't know that I will give Kosei Threads another chance. I have one more outstanding box that is decent, that I'm still kind of watching to see how it does after the 90-day update on that one. If I think that one was worth it, I might try that specific box again, but I am very, very proceed with caution when it comes to this company. If you're going to buy one of these rental retiree premium boxes, it is at your own risk. I don't know what you're going to get. I am not recommending it. I think they really need to rethink their business model on this one, but that's just me. So I'm curious if you bought this, if you're still watching here, first of all, drop me a like because that's awesome. I'm curious to know if you purchased this box and how your experience was. Was your outcome like mine, better than mine, worse than mine? When all was said and done, I would really like to know. Let me know in the comments. Make sure you're subscribed to my channel if you want to see more 90-day updates on my unboxing videos, or if you want to see more reseller content in general. Otherwise, that is it for today's video, guys. Thank you so much for watching, and I will catch you in the next one.